Hey Froggy friends, Kirostyle here, welcome back to Digimon Story Time Stranger. Thank you so much for joining me here on stream, welcome in. Sai, congratulations on being first. Aru, hello, hello. CB, welcome in. Hope you guys are all doing well today. This is the third wave of DLC for this game, the third and final wave. Now, we actually really didn't know when this was gonna come out. Last month, they finally revealed it's coming out March 2026, but they didn't give a date. And then suddenly yesterday, they're like, oh, by the way, it's coming out tomorrow. So clearly they did a great job of marketing and advertising everything for this game, because I feel like they've done that with all the DLC for this game. It kind of went under the radar and they didn't really announce a due date until really close to the actual release date. That being said, we're gonna play through it and we'll see what it is. But based on the other two waves of DLC, I don't really think it's gonna be that different. There's gonna be a couple new Digimon they add in. There's gonna be some kind of Paradox story thing where we go through just a mini dungeon and there'll be some cutscenes. So let's get through it. I don't think it's gonna be super long, but we'll see if it's longer than the other DLCs by a bit. So this was called Anti-ParadoX. So, last time we got Bancho Stingmon, and I'm not sure if I want to put him in the party. I already forgot how to do what all the menus in this game look like. See, because the thing is, like I said before, like Stingmon is probably like my second favorite Digimon, but I don't really like Bancho Stingmon. I think he's kind of ugly. He doesn't even have the same color palette. Maybe I'll keep him on the back line. Maybe that's the play here. Like, Imperial Dramon's okay, but I feel like he's cool. And he's technically an evolution of Stingmon, but he's not Stingmon. Okay, we'll keep Bancho Stingmon in the back, just in case. Maybe Tiger Vespamon could take a break. I guess the good thing about Bancho Stingmon is he's a free type instead of a vaccine or a data or a virus. Although we're probably gonna have to switch in Serafimon anyways for healing, but whatever, we'll see. Did she send me a text about this one? Here. There's something I'd like you to investigate. Someone is altering the flow of time itself. Well, she says the same thing about the other one too, so... Hey Luck, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Huang Chi, welcome in. Good to see you. Okay, so it's the third elevator. I've observed another irregular space. It seems a new Akashic back door has emerged. I'd like for you to investigate again. Should you be willing to accept this task, please access the elevator here. Like how she just shows up behind us, says one thing, and then leaves. Beyond this point lies a world askew. Best of luck with your investigation. Would you like to enter Akashic Backdoor 3? Yes. Please do not hesitate to call if you need assistance. I can return you to the in-between theater instantly. Well then, please proceed. And it's the same room again. Maybe a few different paintings on the wall, I don't know.
A new Akashic back door. It seems that same Digimon has once again warped the natural laws of the world. You'll have to defeat them, just like you did before.
Okay. Let's go. Where will this take me? Another white room. Another Omnimon.
Feed into the dust of space-time.
What?
This can't be good!
Oh, hi, little guy. You're kind of cute.
Absorbent. Bang.
Again, I need to keep mentioning how silly Absorbent Bang sounds as an attack. From, like, the big bad that's supposed to be world-ending. Sounds like something a child wrote. And Gora, welcome in. And Ash, hello, hello. As I feared, Parallelmon has created another Akashic backdoor. It has to be destroyed, just like before. Good luck. Are you awake? This Omnimon looks kind of like a Gundam, just like because of all the like geometric shapes on his body. You seem to have gotten caught up in our battle to disastrous results. I do hope you are not injured. But allow me to make the appropriate introductions. I am Omnimon, and this is Dorumon. So you got dragged into this world because of Parallelmon too, huh? Well, greetings, fellow straggler. Wait, his head is literally just a Gundam head. That Digimon suddenly appeared before us and hit us with that strange beam of light. Absorbent Bang. The next thing we knew, we were transported to this other world. Doubtless, it was the same for you. We all wish to return to our original worlds. I propose that we team up to defeat Parallelmon and make that happen. 4 other Digimon got sent here besides us. If we track down all 4 of them and fight as one, we are sure to be more than a match for Parallelmon. Dude, I can take on Parallelmon just by myself. I've done it already twice. Yeah, if we can fight as one. In any case, the more allies we have, the better. We should search for the other 4 Digimon we were separated from. What do you say? Are you willing to lend us a hand? I can assure you, we are quite trustworthy. You can trust me, bro. Oh, they actually joined my party right away. The thing is, like, Omnimon's cool, and I talked about this before. Like, Omnimon's cool. Everyone loves Omnimon. He's, like, one of the poster childs. But every single DLC in this game introduces another Omnimon. We have so many of them, sometimes even more than one introduced in the same DLC. And it's like, can we, like, get a different Digimon? Can I look at you? Can I not look at you? Okay, whatever.
What is this place?
Another reused location.
Akashic backdoors use space-time disturbances to pry open pathways to different points in time and space.
I forgot, because you can play each DLC separately from each other. She has to explain this every single time again.
This creates isolated fragments of space-time called Akashic debris, which is what you're looking at right now.
Ah, yes, I see. What an intricate and baffling problem.
Wait, is that Dr. Simmons? Oh, it's Asuna. Oh, it's Asuna and Dr. Simmons.
Asuna, what I'm about to ask is far from scientific, but please don't laugh. Would you pinch me on the cheek?
The thing is, like, the first DLC focused on a new character who is related to Captain What's-His-Name. So that was kind of new, and he was a character that kind of got shafted in the main story, so I get it. Second DLC was about Hiroko, and we already saw a lot of, not like a ton of Hiroko, but quite enough of her in the main story. So I was kind of hoping that this DLC would maybe focus on someone like Shota, like someone else that we didn't really get a chance to see much in the main story. Either Shota or maybe like, I don't know, the dad. But instead we got Asuna and Dr. Simmons, who are among the humans we already saw quite a bit of in the main story, so it's a little disappointing.
This is no dream. I just pinched my thigh to make sure of that myself.
I see. In that case, let me ask. Are you the same you that I know? Never mind. I realized that was confusing. I'm rather confused myself, actually.
I take it that Digimon, Parallelmon, hit you with their beam of light as well? If so, then you're in the same position as us. We suddenly woke up to find ourselves in this strange white space. Then we opened a door and wound up here.
Those two probably come from a different timeline than you do. That means the fundamental laws of reality we once took for granted are breaking down because of Parallelmon. Not good.
Hey Rain, welcome to the stream.
Well, since we all arrived here under similar circumstances, I imagine we all share the same goal.
We have to defeat Parallelmon and get back to our world. And to do that, we need to reunite with the 4 Digimon we got separated from when we came here.
Yes, understood. Teaming up sounds like a good idea. And actually, we were separated from someone too.
Ooh, maybe Shota actually is in this DLC, we'll see.
We'll need to drag that fool back with us as well.
I feel like that's probably who they're talking about, but also the fact that he joins us last means that he also gets shafted.
Hey, everyone? Could you come over here? You're not going to believe what's on the other side of this door.
Hey, Ditsuno, welcome in.
Wow!
Ooh, these are good items. It's so bright I can't see. Just love how large Omnimon is compared to us. We're like the size of his foot. Hey, isn't this... It seems we were right back where we started. Well, it's perfect then. It gives us a chance to start over. Why don't you tell us about these 4 friends of yours? How might we recognize them? I'm not sure friends is the right word. What we and the other 4 have in common is that we harbor a substance in our bodies known as the X antibody. Yet, the principles we believe in could not be more different. As a result, we have split into 3 different groups. Given the circumstances, however, it may be possible for us to set aside our differences aside and fight as one. Yeah, exactly. I really hope we could do that. I like how it says Dr. Simmons and Asuna joined us, but all they really do is follow us on the map. They don't actually, like, contribute in any way. Omnimon, your cape is so big. Quit blocking my screen.
Great!
There are Digimon here.
Do it!
Yeah.
Ready to go!
His cape even blocks the battle camera.
Lightning thrust! That one!
Gundramon's kind of cool, even though he's a little silly.
Lightning thrust! Omni blade!
kind of reminds me of a like Barrel Dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, at least this DLC already gives us like a dungeon with Digimon that we don't normally fight on the overworld to scan, which is kind of nice because the previous DLC only had like Lucemon and that's it.
Do it.
Some of these Digimon I don't think I've even
Complete.
seen in the game.
Lightning thrust. My thanks. Here I go. Lightning thrust. Good.
I see a shiny.
Great. There. Preparations complete. Lightning thrust. You got it. Ready to go. Here I go. Lightning thrust.
I don't think I've ever seen Baraimon before.
Yay!
Baraimon, you're kind of cute.
You got it. Ready to go. Lightning thrust. You got it.
He looked at an
Ready to
NPC for a second with his back turned.
Morning dance. Justice kick. Oh, delete.
Already, I feel like this DLC has more encounters than the other ones, which isn't really saying much. This
Great.
one's barely had any, but at least we have stuff to do.
That one. Ready to go.
Hey, Supreme, welcome in.
Lightning thrust. Here I go. Lightning thrust. Good.
Like, I don't mean to harp on this game too much. I still stand by my decision, though. Like, I don't think it's not an amazing game. It's not a bad game.
Ready to launch.
If you're a Digimon fan, that just kind of adds
Thrust.
a little of extra intrigue to it.
Do it. Ready to go. Here I go. Morning
Any emergency,
dance.
welcome to the stream.
Here it comes. Justice kick. Yeah.
Omnimon's cape keeps blocking my screen.
Do it. Ready to launch.
Oh, thanks for calling her beat.
You got it. Ready to launch. Oh, delete.
Okay, I just realized I usually stream this game with my model on the other side, don't I? There we go. Wait, let me fix my throwing system. Kind of annoying having to switch it every time. Okay. I'm like, right, I'm blocking the HP bars.
That one. Ready to launch. Omni Blade. Great.
There's nobody here, not a single soul in sight. They must be someplace else. Let us investigate the door up ahead. We came all this way for nothing.
So, having explored this place a bit before we met you, I've come up with a few theories based on what we learned.
Actually, now that I think about it, if we have Asuna with us, it would have been nice if we had her star, Beelstarmon with us, but maybe this Asuna doesn't have one. I mean, our party's already full with both Omnimon and Dorumon, so that's probably why, but still.
We're probably from different timelines. That's the only way to account for the discrepancies in our stories. But, to verify that, would you mind telling us a little more about the world you come from?
Where to begin?
Dorumon and I have been searching for a means to counteract something called the X program. The X program can also be called the Digimon Elimination Program.
Digimon elimination? That doesn't exactly sound pleasant.
In our world, the rapid growth in the number of Digimon far outpaced any and all expectations. The vast amount of data consumed the digital world's resources at a rate ultimately believed to be unsustainable. Then, one day, the X program was suddenly put into place, as if to cull the outsized Digimon population.
The X program made so many Digimon disappear.
Yeah, this is what happens when you change Twitter's name to X. We make this.
Only the ones who managed to gain antibodies survived. Omnimon and I are 2 of these X-antibody Digimon.
Now, though the resource crisis has been averted, the X program continues to ravage the Digimon population. Some see this as a travesty that demands action, while others believe the X program should be allowed to run its course. A meeting between the two sides was set to take place, but then we found ourselves transferred here.
I see. So basically, you've been divided by practical and ideological differences concerning this X program.
Yes, that's the gist of it. The division continues to run deep, and each group now acts entirely on its own.
Division from within, huh? Sounds like an old, familiar story. Wouldn't you say, Asuna?
I wouldn't even call it old. It wasn't that long ago that we left the organization.
No? So much has happened since then, it feels like ancient history. Anyway, the real point is, if even we could rejoin our old organization, there's hope these Digimon can fight together despite their differences.
Wait, so the thing is, they didn't really explain Simmons and Asuna's timeline that they came from. So in their timeline, they rejoined the organization after? I mean, I know we don't really care about their story. That's why we only asked Omnimon about his.
There!
What is that, Digimon?
Ready to launch. Here I go. Lightning thrust! Behold!
It looks like someone took Agumon or Greymon and stretched out his neck.
Great cannon!
Brachiomon.
Morning dance! Good. You got it. Preparations complete. Behold, Omni Blade! Here it comes! Justice kick!
Give me a break. Give me a break.
Give me a break as we beat him up.
Better be red metal cannon!
Behold, Omni Blade!
One of the funniest things about this game is just how, like, a lot of Digimon's death cries sound so unbothered, and some of their winning victory cries sound so uncelebratory. Are you an enemy?
That one!
Yes, you are. I thought you looked
Ready
too
to
cool to
go.
be a generic enemy, but you are.
Omni Blade! Here it comes! Alkali!
Slayer Dramon.
Do it!
I love the
Ready to
little
launch.
faces. The little, like, emotes over their
Omni
heads.
Blade! Here it comes! Justice kick!
Give me a break.
Metal cannon!
Omni Blade!
Great.
we're getting some nice items though, because I used up all my revival items on that Royal Knight gauntlet.
Do it! Ready to go! My thanks. Good.
There! Brachiopon looks so silly.
Ready to go!
Thank you.
Where's the way down? Came from there.
Great.
I can't get over how the chests in this game are just little sparkles on the ground. It's not very exciting.
My thanks.
They're giving me so many of these full revival sprays.
Here you go! Volcanic driver!
It's almost like they're gonna tell me the Paralomon's gonna be a difficult fight, but we know he's probably not.
Do it! Ready to go!
Thanks.
Great. That one. Ready to go. Here it comes. Justice kick. Here it comes. Great cannon.
Better be red metal cannon!
Gimme.
Wow. You got it. Ready to go.
Metal cannon!
We're just like whacking with these weak attacks.
I'm sorry.
Looks like two of the new Digimon are here. That's a cool Magnamon version.
Is that a fight between Digimon?
It doesn't look like much of a fair fight.
I mean, it's the same as when we fight the enemies too, so
Enough!
not very fair.
This battle is clearly over.
Oh yeah? And why should we hold back? They attacked us first.
I can't get over the voice they picked for Magnamon in this game. Not that it's bad, it's just unexpected.
Besides, there are too many Digimon in the world. It can't be helped that some aren't fit to survive.
This one doesn't possess the X antibody. They could never hope to defeat us chosen Digimon.
It seems these two will not listen to reason. We will have to stop them by force.
Preparations complete.
Yeah, I don't want to damage them too quickly because I want to see what their attacks are. Oh, he's a data type. I should have reversed him first. Feels weird to see the battles going at normal speed. I'm so used to everything going so fast.
Thank you.
I just can't believe still that the reverse ability in this game just lasts for the rest of the battle until someone dispels it. Like, it's not a debuff that runs out of time. Because it feels a little OP, because it's basically, we're playing rock, paper, scissors, except you can reverse one person so you always win, and then you just leave it like that. It's a little silly. Don't kill them too quickly, Kiro. I want to see their cool attacks. Come on, use your cool attacks, guys. Oh, the battle, we weren't supposed to finish it. Well, that's kind of sad. Let that be a lesson to the lot of you. Now calm down. The circumstances in this world are nothing like our own. Let this be a lesson to you. We did like tiny chip damage to you. What the heck? That was really disappointing. I hold that the resource crisis due to the burgeoning Digimon population will eventually spread to all worlds. Therefore, the best thing to do is to nip the problem in the bud. Parallelmon's existence may be a blessing in disguise. Oh, okay, so they... Okay, we probably have to fight them again, that's probably why. What a disturbing thing to say. They view the X program as a boon, and believe it should be embraced as part of natural selection. As I see it, since only the strong will survive, this will bring about the next evolutionary step for the species. They think they're so special? Boy, does that rub me the wrong way. The idea that selection and evolution go hand in hand may be extreme. But there is some logic behind it. However, whether something is logically coherent and whether it is an optimal solution are separate matters altogether. If they believe their way is the one true way, they still have a lot to learn. Cooperating with them won't be easy. Okay, I was disappointed that the fight ended so quickly. This DLC feels like it might be longer just because of the way they space things out, which is fine. Those two do not seem of a mind to listen. Let us search for the others. They must be someplace else. Let us investigate the door up ahead. Oh, so we're not even gonna bother trying to, like, chase them down. Okay. I really wanted to see Magnamon X's cool attacks. Hi, Joan. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, so we're back in the forest.
There! Preparations complete.
Back to Speedy.
Morning dance!
Wow.
You got
a Digi-Carrot.
Ready to go. Here I go. Morning dance! Here it comes! Justice kick! Morning dance!
I just find it so funny when we see Pumpkinmon, because he's actually, like, quite strong, but he's, like, so small compared to other Digimon of comparable
You got it. Ready to
levels.
go. Morning dance! Here it comes! Justice kick! Here it comes! Supreme Cannon!
Thank you.
Morning dance! You got it. Ready to launch.
Get him.
Morning dance! Here it comes! Justice kick! Ha! Wow.
Maybe I should turn on animations and not speed through the normal battles just so we can see Omnimon X's and Doraemon's attacks, but I was kind of hoping they would do it against the boss fight, but then they didn't. Oh, here we go again. This was a much shorter route than last time. Oh, it's Tiger Vestimon. Well, there's 3 of them.
Stop this. We're all Digimon here. What purpose will it serve for us to fight one another?
Exactly. We want to save all the Digimon, even those without the X antibody.
I just love how the X Factor just makes X Antibody just makes them all like Gundams and blocky.
This is like the reverse of what we saw before. These Digimon are trying to call for an end to the fighting.
But that leaves them completely on the defensive.
We should lend them a hand.
Oh, that means we don't get to fight them. We just get to fight the Tiger Vespamon, huh? Boring.
Preparations complete.
Yeah, I'll go slow in hopes that maybe Omnimon or Dormon use their cool attacks. I mean, these guys stand no chance against me, so...
Stinger victory!
Oh no, what am I gonna do? Tiny damage.
Oh, delete!
Well, that was pretty cool.
My thanks.
Hey Hunter, welcome in.
Here I go! Stinger victory! Here I go! Stinger victory!
Killed them too fast. Stop using buff attacks, Dormon. We're already...
Roger that.
Sure.
Here I go! Stinger victory!
I feel like I'm just playing with my food at this point.
Got it. Ha!
Metal cannon!
Okay, that's what I want to see. It's this tiny, puny little cannonball. It's so funny. Are you alright? I do hope you're not injured. Why did you harm them? Was it because of your prejudice toward them? I was afraid of this. Afraid of what? These are Digimon who oppose the X program. Frankly, it's hard to imagine there are many in favor of a program that threatens to render our kind extinct. It is not only the X program that we oppose. We are against any form of violence between Digimon rooted in prejudice. So, how is your thinking any different from that of Omnimon and Dorumon here? You seem to believe something needs to be done about the X program too. No, the two of them are merely cowards. Says the two of you who just stood there being attacked and just kept guarding. Hey, who are you calling a coward? You have the X antibody, which means you lived through that tragedy. It's your duty as a survivor to end the program. There's nothing to hesitate for. What would you have me call that besides cowardice? Though I hardly wish for it, the truth is that the X program is resolving the resource crisis. Carefully observing the current situation may ultimately lead to the least loss of life. We must think before we act. We don't have time for such deliberate consideration. How many Digimon do you think have died while you sat around? We wish to save all Digimon, which is why we must seize this opportunity. Yes, we shall defeat that Digimon, Parallelmon, and use their power to accomplish our goals. Well, there they go. I have to say, they were as stubborn as ever. Interesting that we're allying ourselves not with the Digimon that are like completely like against the X program, we're against the ones that are kind of, or we're working with the ones that are kind of in the middle, which makes sense, but also the idea that they're gonna let the X program kill off some Digimon to solve the resource crisis is also a little messed up, but logically I guess makes sense. It isn't hard to understand their line of thinking. It's the instinct of every living being to try and fend off a threat. Even without a concrete, effective solution, and no matter how low the odds, there's an urge to keep fighting. It isn't logical at all, but feelings never are. It almost sounds like you're talking about you and me. Oh, sorry, that's Asuna. I thought that was Doraemon. It almost sounds like you're talking about you and me, although the threat we face is different. I like how you see the bodies of the fallen Digimon just in the background. By the way, what did they mean about using Parallelmon's power to accomplish their goals? That is as much a mystery to me as it is to you. I suggest we track them down again and ask them. We all need to work together if we hope to return home. I respectfully disagree because I'm pretty sure I'm capable of soloing everything myself. But you know, just saying. Situation.
Look!
So, the pro-X program faction has run into the anti-X program faction. This can't be good.
Selection is a natural law. The X program is a test bestowed upon us from on high, so that we might progress towards the next stage in our evolutionary development as a species.
The X antibody is no instrument of divine will. It is a program, no more and no less.
You seriously believe yourselves to be chosen beings? Your arrogance knows no bounds.
I like how this version of Alt Force Vtuber specifically has abs. I mean, I know a lot of forms of Vtuber have abs, but still.
I can see no value in further conversation.
Aw, they're fighting again?
Everyone, please! This place is not our world! Can we not at least work together until we are able to return home?
You should already know the answer to that. Cooperation is out of the question.
We're going to do what we believe is right, and it seems they've reached a similar conclusion.
Yes, if we can defeat Parallelmon and make use of its power, we can solve everything.
So, it comes down to a race. Whoever defeats Parallelmon first will have their way.
I'm more surprised that you aren't just like beating the crap out of each other now.
What exactly are you saying? And in any case, Parallelmon will be no easy foe. Unless we all work together.
Cowards need to keep their mouths shut.
That's
there
the one
are
who couldn't...
2 doors here. We need not share the same path.
That's the one who couldn't beat off 3 Tiger Vespamons. Come on, man.
I couldn't agree more. From this point on, it'll be a race.
Oh, why can't we work together? Even at a time like this?
My character looks so unimpressed. Why are you laughing, huh?
They're just so hopelessly naive, immature, idealistic. Each group believes in their own sense of justice, that theirs is the one true way.
I mean, that's generally how things work, especially in politics.
How many conflicts have broken out from a disagreement on what's right? So even here, history repeats itself. The world of Digimon is not so different from our own. Truly fascinating.
Well, as far as we're concerned, we need to get them to band together. Otherwise...
Asuna, I'm gonna have to disagree. I'm pretty sure I can just solo Parallelmon by myself.
Yes. Otherwise, we probably won't be able to beat Parallelmon, meaning we'll be stuck here forever. We have to go after them.
The only question is, which way do we proceed? Through the digital-looking door after the Pro-X program group? Or through the wooden door after the Anti-X program group?
This is our first time seeing these, like, digital-looking doors, because we've seen the wooden doors all over the place. I kind of want to go through this way, because I just want to see Magnemon again. The door is huge, though. The handle's higher than my head. I know this place. It's Akihabara, so we're in our world. It looks more like Akashic debris has appeared before you. A different space must be fragmenting this time. Now this is a lovely part, and that one, just gorgeous. Oh, ew, bad part, no. No thank you. Oh, it's another her. I need to make that device a reality, or Digimon, phase electron life forms, will prove a threat to humanity. Digimon, a threat? I like how the music here is so calming, even though I think we're kind of in a crisis situation. Do Digimon attack humans in your world? The sad truth is, a certain number of Digimon simply cause trouble. If it were only the chosen, this would not happen. Overpopulation is at the root of all that, though it pains me to say it, the process of selection must continue. I like how they just came here to say that and then left. Like, they're not really that antagonistic, which I guess is the point. Their conversation didn't sound very funny to me. Oh no, not funny at all. They are being completely logical. Everything they said fits together perfectly. Maybe a little too perfectly. They seem drunk on their own logic. Perhaps that's why they consider themselves chosen. If you ask me, I'd say that conversation of theirs was overly logical. There was no joy in it. Are they really gonna bubble this down to like logic versus emotion? I don't really think that's the issue here. And that's a problem. Of course. Without some spark of hope, something to make the heart leap, their claim of an evolutionary step forward is a sham. We need to tell them that, which is just another reason we should keep going after them. Oh, this is actually a new location. Although it's not really anything to write home about.
Great!
Ooh, avoid Ray 3. It's a strange place you found yourselves in. Is it possible the natural laws of the world are beginning to collapse? Is this the result, or perhaps a sign of things to come? This is like a scene from primitive times. Wait, have I seen all of Omnion's attacks? Oh, he's still Supreme Cannon. All Delete is new, but he hasn't used Supreme Cannon yet. I'm assuming it's a similar animation, though.
Wow!
To the other Omnimon. Oh my god, stop texting me, Mirai. Chaos itself is Parallelmon's territory. I imagine they seek to expand it even further. Seizing a powerful being from another dimension would surely become a distortion in and of itself. The mere act of bringing together two beings who were never destined to meet could cause a breakdown in reason, which is music to Parallelmon's ears, I would imagine. It is possible that in some other future where orders collapse, scenes such as this litter the landscape. Existence itself becomes a mere speck of space-time, and its bare framework is exposed. She's just saying a bunch of nonsense.
Wow!
Something about this place seems familiar. Would you not agree, Omnimon? There is a certain aspect of this world that resembles our own. The tension in the air is reminiscent of that following the conflict that broke out regarding the X program. I'm curious, could you describe for me in concrete terms how exactly the X program works? It lodges itself within a Digimon, then ultimately deletes it from existence. The only way to escape its effects is to possess the X antibody, which is... You there! Hand over your X antibodies! Since possessing the X antibody is a matter of life and death, there are many who try to take it by force. Wait, so in this scenario, you could take someone else's antibodies for yourself? These Digimon were likely sent here by Parallelmon as well. Beware, they are on the attack.
Ready to launch.
Do I get to fight with Jesmon and Magnamon as well? It doesn't look good.
Behold! Omni-Blade!
Get wrecked.
Here it comes! Justice kick!
She's like, whatever.
You're going down!
Whatever.
Supreme Cannon!
That was pathetic.
Enemy ready! Metal cannon!
Lightning thrust! Justice kick!
Get him. Wow. Wow.
Fly-handed!
Omnimon, that did nothing.
Here I go. Lightning thrust!
Seriously? Seriously? Have I seen Lightramon's special attack?
Supreme Cannon! Roger that.
I don't remember if I've seen it.
Sure.
Let's see if we can make him do it. Oh, never mind. He's refusing to do it.
Here it comes! Let's go!
We're sorry. It was wrong of us to attack you. We don't try to steal them anymore, so please just let us keep our antibodies. I thought you wanted our antibodies. Why would we want yours? It seems their X antibodies are extrinsic rather than intrinsic. Oh, I see. That's weird. Extrinsic, so are different types of X antibodies. Yes, aside from a few special cases, most Digimon acquire the antibody extrinsically, which is where selection comes in. It may be sad, but we must accept that this trial bestowed upon us will lead to the evolution of Digimon as a species. The X antibody completely nullifies the X program, but does not last forever. After it has been used up, the X program will continue to act as a force for natural selection. Survivors must battle amongst themselves for the X antibody in order to stay alive. Wow, that sounds like a miserable existence. Whoa, look at Magnemon's thigh muscles, dang. I just noticed. I see, so those Digimon just now are risking their lives in an attempt to acquire the antibody. How brutal. It's like a scene straight out of hell. No, this is a trial bestowed upon us we must overcome. The weak shall die. But if that is the divine law we must live by, I wish to at least make it so they do not suffer. Yes, that is the compassionate thing to do. They can't be serious. Their thinking was never so extreme before they acquired the X antibody. Could the antibody itself be affecting their personalities? There are plenty of examples of bodily changes having an impact on personality, though they're all in human cases. I'm sensing the presence of others. Most likely, there are more Digimon who are after the X antibody lurking nearby. Justice must be served, so what we do will not change. If you try to stop us, we may end up in quite the rivalry. I like how even though everyone's like rivals with each other, when we meet, we never fight. We just kind of calmly talk to them, and then leave. Very civil.
What is this place? This is not our world.
You want me to leave public safety with you?
Yes, I have some concerns about the organization, which I suspect you share.
I've already written my resignation. Ever since Captain Kuremi quit, I feel like things have gotten out of hand. When he was still around, it felt like we had purpose. But I'm surprised to hear that you're leaving too, Dr. Simmons. I thought... Don't you see Digimon as enemies?
I did, until very recently. I believed preparing for the coming threat of the Digimon was the right thing to do. But depending on the situation, the right thing to do can change. Clinging to a single vision of justice is foolish.
Which is exactly what the Public Safety Office is doing right now.
That's right. I see you're every bit as sharp as I suspected. That test subject Captain Kuremi's friend brought in, Aegeomon, I think it was. That Digimon clearly had his own will, his own emotions. More importantly, he trusted the humans he was with. Seeing that caused me to reevaluate my understanding, or rather, you could say that those two taught me something. They showed me that Digimon and humans can understand one another. What's so funny?
The wonders never cease. What you said just now didn't sound like data or facts. It sounded like a dream of yours.
What is science for but to make people's hopes and dreams come true? I'm sure that's what Dr. Yuki would say.
I'm sure that's what this fictional anime character I admire would say.
I don't want to create instruments of war.
Instruments of war? Did Digimon start a conflict in your world?
They played a crucial role in the outbreak of one. That much is objective fact. But please, don't misunderstand. I don't blame Digimon at all. I believe we can find a way to coexist.
There's no perfect future where all can be happy and live in harmony.
Again, look at Magnemon's thighs, dang.
Such lies will save no one. It's just as I've been saying. Selection is a necessity. There are too many unnecessary Digimon in this world. Your future is the result of that.
We need the X program, and with Parallelmon's ability, we can carry out the process of selection more efficiently.
More efficiently? What do you mean by that?
We can isolate all lesser beings in another dimension. That will resolve everything.
That sounds awful.
But that is absurd! How can you even consider such a monstrous solution?
Apologies, but we aren't interested in a debate. If you wish to try and stop us by force, we won't hold back.
You keep saying that, but we're not actually, like, fighting at any point in time.
Doesn't seem like there's any common ground to be found at all.
Maybe we won't be able to cooperate after all.
That's what happens when folks get too fixated on one idea of what's right. They talk of evolution, but the true meaning of that term involves adapting to fit an environment. For those who insist they don't need to change, there can be no evolution.
I like how Simmons sounds like she's trying to be deep about everything, but honestly, a lot of what she's saying is not really that applicable. I get that she's trying to draw parallels and stuff, and they want her to be like the logical scientist who's also like using her emotions or whatever, but kind of a weird. Oh, I was expecting to go right into a flashback like with the other door.
You got it. Ready to launch.
Oh, we're fighting another Justimon. That's interesting. We haven't seen any other Justimon in the game besides mine so far.
Lightning thrust! Behold! Omni Blade! Justice kick! Ha! There! Ready to go! Here I go! Lightning thrust! Behold! Omni Blade!
Thank you.
Here I go! Lightning thrust!
Good. You know, Rapidmon's not a Royal Knight, even though I always thought that Magnamon and Rapidmon were kind of on equal footing from my knowledge of the anime.
Much
At least the
appreciated.
golden Rapidmon, not the green one.
Everyone,
The big Mamimon's so funny looking.
that one! Preparations complete!
Justimon on Justimon violence.
Wow! Do it! Ready to go! Here I go! Lightning thrust! Behold! Omni Blade! Do it! Ready to go! Lightning thrust!
Oh, I didn't mean. I think I used my. I accidentally pressed R2 and used my Glock.
Wow!
Oh, Captain Karemi. So they haven't found Kuroi either. That's right, sir. I'm afraid we lost many of our old comrades. Some were caught up in the explosion over the government building. Others died because of anomalous phenomena. There are also lots of people who are still unaccounted for, but there's one thing we can say for certain. Every one of them was doing all they could to accomplish their mission. So I can't just sit around doing nothing. Dr. Simmons and I are returning to anomalous affairs. The public safety office is barely even functional anymore, but somebody has to do something. Mr. Karemi, no, Captain Karemi. What are you going to do? I'm going to fight. I'm going to face down our foes, however terrifying the enemy Digimon may be. Will we see Kiroi in this DLC? I really hope so. You would fight Digimon? I won't deny what I've done. I've taken up arms against Digimon many times now, so that we humans may survive. Hate me if you will, you have every right. Honestly, Asuna, did you have to put it so bluntly? Though I suppose that is rather in character of you. Still, I haven't given up. Given up? On what? Coexistence. You would speak of such a thing? You, who have taken up arms against Digimon. How absurd! In truth, you are every bit as self-centered as those other cowards. Like they came here to berate us and then just left. The way they fly away is so funny, because their model doesn't really move. They just kind of, like, slide away in midair. Hey, Juju, welcome in. Thanks for calling Kirby.
You got it. Ready to go. Here I go. Lightning thrust. Do it. Ready to go. Lightning thrust. Omni blade.
Before I see the next cutscene, I'm gonna run around the other way to fight the other Digimon. Oh wait, no, the door's here. Oh no, here. I can go this way.
There. Ready to launch.
Get as many scans as I can.
Thrust. Behold, Omni blade. Here it comes. Justice tick. Supreme cannon.
Like how Justimon doesn't say anything when he gets KO'd.
That one. Ready to go. Here I go. Lightning thrust.
If he does, it's too quiet.
Omni blade. Here it comes. All delete. There. Preparations complete. Supreme cannon.
Yay!
The way he just kind of rolls is so funny. Parallelmon. That's right, sir. There are hostile Digimon we haven't been able to get much of a handle on so far. Dr. Simmons has a theory they can travel freely through space-time. I see. Then we'll need to take action as soon as possible. Man, just the thought of traveling through space-time gets my head spinning. Makes me wonder what's even real anymore. Do you remember what you said to me back when I was still new to public safety? I signed up because I wanted to do what was right. Once I got within the bounds of the organization, I started to question what the right thing to do really was. I wasn't even sure if it was humanity that we should be protecting anymore. I was lost, I was worried, and I couldn't see my way through. But you noticed that and decided to encourage me. You told me I was exactly the right kind of person to work in public safety. There are none more trustworthy than those who question what is right. That nothing is more terrifying than an arbitrary sense of justice. Or that nothing is more terrifying than an arbitrary sense of justice. That some things matter more than using righteousness as a weapon, such as always questioning what is just. And that as such, to have doubts about these things is its own kind of skill. If it weren't for those very words, I wouldn't be standing here today, continuing to question what is right. Some things matter more than using righteousness as a weapon, What is it? Sorry, it's nothing. Never mind.
You got it. Ready to launch. That one! Ready to go! Here I go! Lightning thrust! Behold! Omni Blade!
I like how we're just wandering in the same hallway circle over and over again, watching cutscenes of inconsequential flashbacks.
There! Preparations complete! Here I go! Lightning thrust! Behold! Omni Blade! Ha! Here I go! Lightning thrust! Good. There! Ready to go! Behold! Omni Blade! Here it comes! Justice kick! There! Ready to launch!
Trying to see if there's any extra goodies that spawn on the ground. Evidently not. Wait, the sound that thing made when it died was so sad.
The research data on Parallelmon has been stolen?
Yes, and it was Kuga who took it. That data could be the key to a fundamental theory of travel through space-time. I don't know his motives, but this is a disaster. That data could have been our ticket out of this hellish scenario. That memory is from just before we came here. The two of us went after Kuga, and just when we finally found him, Parallelmon showed up.
Oh, are you telling me we're gonna see Kuga instead of Kiroi in this DLC? That's disappointing. Because the other cutscene made it sound like in their timeline, it sounds like Kiroi either died or disappeared.
Kuga was probably sent here as well.
Research data on Parallelmon. Travel through space-time.
That will prove useful information indeed.
I do not think it likely we will find anything else. We should return to the previous room with the two doors. Oh, there he is. Darn it! Of all the characters to return, they brought back Kuga instead of Kiroi Shota. Over here, give us the data. Never. I'll never give it up. You mean to say that is where the research data on Parallelmon is stored? You must give that to us now. Data on Parallelmon. That is just what we've been looking for. Hand that over nice and easy. If we can make use of Parallelmon's ability to traverse space-time, we can isolate all lesser Digimon. Silence! You will do no such thing. There are no lesser Digimon. Our lives are all equal. Oh, then how do you propose to resolve the current situation we are in? By traveling through space-time, we can uncover the origins of the X program. That may allow us to find a way forward. We do not have that kind of time. What will it matter if we find a solution after the world has already been destroyed? Enough! You're all making the same fundamental mistake. Parallelmon's data is not ours to begin with. These people risked their lives to obtain it, yet now you propose to take it by force. Words fail me. Yeah. Kuga, wait! How is this one guy able to outrun all these four, like, mega powerful Digimon? Kuga, calm yourself. The settings are incorrect. I'm sorry, Dr. Simmons. What's this we're seeing? A memory of Kuga's. I hate to admit it, but Simmons is the real deal. I just don't get it. Why should she have so much talent? A woman who became a scientist because of some anime? My love of science is so much greater than hers. I'd give my life if it meant contributing to scientific progress. Oh, we haven't been back here in a while. This is like the very beginning of the game area.
That one! Preparations complete!
Wait, it's a local mod.
Justice kick! Here it comes! Oh, delete!
I like how the other one was just called Jumbo Gamamon.
You got it! Ready to go!
Some of these Digimon designs are so silly. Wait, what's this thing? It's a motorcycle. Wait, it's a locomotive motorcycle?
Here it comes! Justice kick! Destruction crush! Ha!
Oh, I kind of wish we saw Destruction Rush. I kind of want to see what it looks like.
Got it! Here we go! Destruction crush!
Wait, I forgot. I need to slow down animations. No, Omnimon, I want to see that. I turned off the auto, but I forgot I still had the speed ×5.
You got it! Ready to launch!
Justice kick! Ha!
Do it! Ready to launch!
How can this be?
I forgot that you can also recruit a blip mod for your party, although it's not as big as the other one. It's so funny.
Do it! Ready to go!
Here it comes! Supreme Cannon!
It's an old data code.
Here it comes! Supreme Cannon!
I'll turn down the speed so we can see these. I kind of want to see the Locomon attack. Oh, I thought he was gonna run us over or something like that.
Better be ready! Metal cannon!
Back to fast.
Better be ready! Metal cannon!
Good. I'm sorry.
Just gonna make sure I heal.
Everyone! There! Preparations complete! Morning dance!
Don't kill it. I want to see his attack. Quite goofy. Oh, Omnimon. You didn't have to do that. Wow.
Thank you.
Roger that.
Sure. Got it. Destruction Crush!
That was much less exciting than I thought it would be.
Here it comes! Supreme Cannon!
Thought he was gonna do some cool animation.
My thanks. Here I go. Dance! Good.
You know, that Digimon kind of looks like Black War Greymon, just the shape
Sorry.
of his face.
Everyone.
And like the little tufted up hair behind him. Even though he's like a motorcycle train.
What you've created in my absence is nothing but a weapon of mass murder. I'm sure even you have come to regret that. After all, you can hardly ignore all the destruction outside. Come work as my assistant again. That's all I have to say to you.
Wait. Are you really going to let me off so easily? I'm the reason everything's turned out like this. It's all my fault.
Don't flatter yourself, Kuga. If your work alone was what made the world turn out like this, well, then that would be great news. That would mean with my work alone, I could restore it to what it was before. But right now, I need every helping hand I can get. You've got hands, don't you? I'm sure you'll be able to help. Come on. The weight of the sins you bear isn't so great. So, loosen up and let's get to work.
Can't believe Kuga's getting more development and screen time than Roy. That's crazy.
Great.
Oh, Magna Angemon.
You got it. Ready to go. Here I go. Lightning thrust.
Here it comes! Justice Kick! Supreme Cannon!
Here I go. Lightning thrust. Good.
I don't want to activate the cutscene first. Grab all the items we can.
Wow.
These are really good. Full revival sprays?
Do it.
Oh, that Digimon is big. Oh,
Lightning thrust.
Behold!
not very big in battle, it seems.
Justice Kick! Here it comes! Supreme Cannon!
Eaglemon, that barely look like an eagle.
That one. Ready to launch.
They sound so sad.
That one. Ready to go. Here I go. Lightning thrust.
Here it comes! Justice Kick! Oh, delete!
Thank you.
Lightning thrust. Good.
Oh, they're respawning.
There. Preparations complete. Lightning thrust.
Behold! Omni Blade! Here it comes! Justice Kick! Yup!
Lightning thrust. Good. There. Ready to launch. Morning dance.
Justice Kick!
Goodbye, Piximon.
Here it comes! Supreme Cannon!
His voice is also different than I expected, because I'm so used to the anime version. Ooh, Digijewel.
Great.
All these great items. Okay, I'm not gonna fight all these guys. Waste of time. I forgot my character like goes really slow upstairs for some reason in this game, even when sprinting.
Do it! Preparations complete. Here I go. Morning dance!
Here it comes! Justice Tick! Brave Cannon!
At least this is better than DLC Episode 1, where we were just going through the same hallway over and over again. I guess Episode 2 is also kind of like that, except we barely did any fighting, so both of them were quite boring.
Do it! Preparations complete.
Not that this is super exciting, but at least it's something.
Justice Tick!
It's like Marine Angemon. I called it Magnet Angemon by accident.
There! Ready to go! Here I go! Morning dance!
Justice Tick! Here it comes! All delete!
Kuga, don't be an idiot!
What good will it do for you to steal that data?
You're asking me that? No, I'm the one with questions for you, Simmons. How is it you refuse to act when the answer is staring you in the face? Parallelmon has the ability to travel freely through space-time, just as you predicted. If we can harness that power, we may be able to alter this apocalyptic situation we're living in.
We've already tried and failed to harness the power of Digimon. Have you forgotten?
That failure was just a stepping stone for this to succeed. Everything's been guiding us towards this one answer.
You truly are a hopeless fool.
Oh, why? Why are you always like this? Why is it that you have so much talent, yet refuse to use it for what's right?
Wasn't it the unquestioned assumption that eliminating all Digimon was right that caused DSAT to go off the deep end?
No, DSAT failed because I lack the talent and ability to build that weapon properly. Yes, science can solve any problem, provided we have the skill to implement it. That's what has brought us this far. Heaven's mistake was in blessing you with such genius when you do not love science. If only you would get serious. If I had your gifts, I'd use them properly. And as a man utterly devoted to science, I'm the one who deserves them.
I wasn't expecting an entire, like, side story with Kuga here. I'll never hand over this data. I'm the only one who can make proper use of all that talent. The advancement of science comes before all. Only by staying true to this principle will we solve humanity's problems. I'm afraid we have our own principles we must hold to. Prepare for our worst. Those principles you speak of are arbitrary at best. Don't you see how wrong this all is? It is not we who determine right or wrong. It is divine will. They truly mean to take that data by force. That man is in danger. We must help. Well, finally we get to fight.
Ready to launch.
For real this time. I want to see their cool attacks. We'll go slow so they can show off their cool moves.
Here it comes! Supreme Cannon!
My thanks.
I don't want to kill them by accident. I'll just keep guarding for a bit.
Sure. Got it. Ultimate Saberkin!
Nothing. Nothing. Where'd he go? He disappeared after that.
Good.
See, my question is now, does Jessamon have more than one special attack?
Delete!
He probably has 2.
Well,
I want to see if I can get him to do it. But sometimes when they're enemies, they only use 1, so...
Sure.
I'll let him go for a little longer.
Got it.
Oh, there you go.
No Flugel!
That's pretty cool.
Shining Gold Solar Storm!
Okay, time to get him now.
thank you. Good.
Morning dance!
Get him. That was pretty effective.
Behold! Omniblade! Justice kick!
No more turns for you.
Plasma shot!
Okay, now you've used both of your attacks, and I can KO you now.
Lightning thrust!
Behold! Omniblade! Here it comes! Critical arm! Here it comes! All delete!
Better be ready! Metal cannon!
Love how he just hits him with a cannonball from his mouth. It's so silly.
Morning dance!
Shining Gold Solar Storm! Yeah!
Omniblade! Critical arm!
Goodbye. Ugh. Damn. Well, how convenient. I like how these guys go around calling everyone cowards, but they refuse to fight anyone either. That makes 2 fewer opponents we must face. Why would the Chosen Ones ever bend the knee? That seems to be the greatest proof of all. Proof that that which you believe in exists only within your heads. You simply cling onto this divine will as an excuse, all while leaving your fellow Digimon to die. We shall never give up. It is our duty to save everyone, even those who have been abandoned by that divine will. Our belief is in our own sense of justice, and not in anything or anyone else. Now I must ask you to hand over that data. Rest assured, we will use it for what is absolutely right. There's no such thing as absolutely right in this world. What is right depends on the situation and circumstances. Pure sophistry. That is the sort of thinking that allowed you to take up arms against Digimon. If words will not convince you, then it seems we must resort to force.
Preparations complete.
Oh, good, they healed us. That was very nice of them. They picked some very unexciting battle music for these guys, though. I don't want to kill them too fast. Oh, they're already using triple action.
Take that!
Yes, attack the guest character that has no HP bar. No, he taunted us, but he's virus type. Which means that we're just gonna beat him up faster.
Roger that. Thanks.
Yeah.
Come on, use your custom skills. Making it harder for me to stall.
Appreciate it. Shield of the dust!
I like how this gallant man, sounds like an old man.
Yes! Here it comes! All delete!
My thanks.
At least Dormon keeps like buffing us, that's nice. He taunted us, so I don't want to hit him because I do 200% damage.
Roger that.
So he does the second attack.
Here goes! Victory sword!
That's pretty cool. Like the battle animations in this game are actually really good for the most part. For their special skills at least.
Got it. Appreciate it.
The only thing keeping these guys alive is the fact that they haven't done their signature skills yet. Now do something different.
Take that!
Oh, that's not good. Actually, it doesn't matter if my guest characters get reflected.
Roger that.
Come on, guys. These are signature skills.
Got it.
I know you have two of them. Hey Alice, welcome to the stream.
Here it comes! Supreme Cannon!
Thanks.
Take that!
Come on, use your special
Roger
skills.
that.
Do something cool.
Got it.
Stop using charge. It's so boring.
Shield of the dust!
If he keeps refusing to do that, maybe I'll just kill him.
Take that! Here it comes! Supreme Cannon!
At this rate, Omnimon and Doremon are gonna kill him before
Yes!
I even actually do anything. I'm surprised it took him that long to do triple action, though. Oh, there we go. Oh, I thought that was a unique attack. No, it wasn't.
Take that!
Here goes!
Oh, there we go.
Day of victory!
Okay, that's a new one. Okay, cool. Your turn, Gallimon. Do your thing. Should I start attacking him now? He's halfway dead. I don't want to kill him by accident.
Got it.
It's basically up to Fate whether he dies now or not.
Take that!
Fate and Omnimon, really. Well, you're paralyzed. That's worse. Poison, I'm fine with.
My thanks.
Paralysis, that's where I draw the line. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna do anything different. I think I'm just gonna kill him. How disappointing, Gallimon.
Thank you. Take that! Yes!
Joke's on you, I don't use magic.
Roger that.
I'll give him one more chance.
Take it! Got it. Here we go!
No, he's just gonna keep using this. The paralysis is annoying though.
Take that! Yes!
Better be ready! Metal cannon!
I just love the random like laughs what they do when they.
Here it comes! Justice kick! Take it! Here we go! Shield of the dust! Take it!
Oh, stop paralyzing me. It's so annoying. Oh, never mind. We're good.
Yeah!
Thanks.
go.
Goodbye, Gallimon. It's been fun. You know, let's bring up Banjo's Digimon.
I'm counting on you.
Hey, Burr, welcome in.
You're ready! Depth charge sky! Here goes! The ray of victory!
Yeah, I haven't checked in on this game in a while. Is the DLC worth it? Personally, I don't really think the DLC is worth it unless you have a specific attachment to one of the Digimon that you get with the DLC. Like if you're like, oh, my favorite Digimon is in this DLC, so I need to have him, then fine, but I don't really think the DLC's... the DLC doesn't really add much to the story and doesn't really add much to the gameplay, so it's a matter of preference, I suppose.
Here I go. Lightning thrust!
I kind of do get more for the sake of completeness.
Bloody finish! Here it comes! Justice kick! Yeah! Victory sword!
But they said that the DLC enemies are supposed to be on par with endgame enemies, but they feel weaker than endgame enemies. So
much appreciated.
If you're looking for a challenge as well, it doesn't even give you a challenge either, so that's unfortunate.
Here goes! Victory sword! You're ready! Bloody finish! Here it comes! Justice kick!
That felt like a slog just because I was trying to get Gallimon to do a second attack and he just wouldn't do it. How are we letting this guy get away?
Kuga!
Would you stop this already?
What are a bunch of gigantic-sized Digimon gonna do with a tiny briefcase the size of their thumb anyways? Do they even know how to use computers?
Parallelmon!
Fools, did you really fail to notice me watching you all this time?
Not the absorbent bang.
Oh no. They're too absorbed in their own battle.
How do you not notice
From
that,
there,
guys?
Kuga will get caught in the blast!
No! Oh my god, he got vaporized. Did he even block the laser? That was quite violent, actually, compared to other things. He got disintegrated.
Is that guy okay?
Don't worry, Kuga's just unconscious.
All this for this loser.
Why did you save him?
For all the trouble he caused you. It was Digimon who destroyed your world, right?
Aw, Dorumon, you're such a good guy.
That wasn't just the Digimon.
Our world isn't so simple that it makes any sense to act on a single answer. That's the tricky thing about it. Why do you think we accompanied you through all this? Because your words and actions proved that you're the same as us.
Thank you. I'm happy to hear you say that. I'm so glad that I met you.
Damn it! Is this what you all wanted? Sear this image into your minds! This is what happens when friends turn on each other!
Honestly, I don't think these four are going to be moved by Dorumon's death because they didn't know him and they didn't seem to care. Also, they were trying to kill us not too long ago, so I don't know if the sacrifice of Dorumon will have any effect on their psyches, but I'm sure the writing will twist it so they will.
Acting like your sense of justice is everything. Have you no shame? There's something far more important.
I swore on the day I went back to the public safety office. I swore that I would try to help others. Not just for my own sake, but for all my fallen comrades. I just wanted to do what was right. Why is it so hard to do the right thing?
This is not what we wanted.
I know this isn't something an apology can fix.
Like, I can understand maybe Gallantmon and Vtuber being a bit sad over this, but I can't really see Magnamon and Jessmon being sad about this, because they were just like, oh, natural selection. The weak will die, so you must have been weak. Seems to be their stance.
We were wrong. We're so sorry. And...
Hey Sylvan, welcome in. And Light, thank you so much for the raid. Hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome in, welcome in. Please go check out Lighto-san. He's a really cool adventure VTuber. Very, very handsome guy. Big muscles, big axe, big warrior. What else could you ask for? Go follow him on all social media, Twitch, Twitter, and you'll find his community is extremely welcoming, so go say hello. Hope you guys had fun playing some Pokopia today. LT, welcome in. And Hoodie, hello, hello. Ryab, and Perry. Hope you guys are all doing well today. Hope you had fun with Light. I'm Kiro, the frog-themed martial artist. We're playing Digimon Story Time Stranger. The last DLC just came out today, so we are playing it right now. So if you don't want spoilers, feel free to hop on out. Otherwise, feel free to sit back and relax with us, or go take care of yourself after your stream. I appreciate you being here.
Thank you for saving us.
Wait, the cutscene just ends like that? Oh, okay, there's more. Wait, does it get revived? Wait, what?
Dorumon.
I could hear all your voices. Your scattered hearts have come together as one.
Dorumon becomes
That
Alphamon?
bond has given me new life. Let us march. Now that we stand together, we have nothing to fear. Let us go defeat Parallelmon and return to our original worlds.
So suddenly we're all just on the same side now. Okay. It didn't really take that much convincing, but okay. Oh sweet, we get him in the party too. Are you ready to confront Parallelmon? We cannot all go, or coordination will prove too difficult. Choose a fighter to participate in the battle alongside us. Ooh. I kind of want Magnamon, but Gallantmon, there was one attack of his that we didn't see yet, so I'm not sure if I want to bring him instead. Yeah, go enjoy your food, Light, and thanks for the hood redeem. We'll catch you later. I find your existence to be most fascinating. You give me hope, even though as a scientist, I have no scientific basis for the feeling. And that hope is that you'll be able to get us through this somehow. As such, I have something for you. I don't want to have any regrets should this be our final conversation. Do you remember my research on phase electron interference? This program is a prototype packed with the most recent research data. Even after you disappeared, I continued my research diligently in preparation for the day you might return. What does that do? Max SP plus 500, recovers SP by 15% at the start of each turn. That's pretty good. I mean, all these DLC items are really good, but we don't really actually need them at this point in the game. But it's a nice thought, I guess. Let us go defeat Parallelmon and return to our original worlds. Are you ready to confront Parallelmon? Choose a fighter. I still can't just get over how quickly everyone was to join up with us after they put up such a fight of not wanting to join us. And none of them even seem surprised at the Alphamon thing. They're just like, whatever, okay. I wish to make up for the trouble I caused. Won't you please take me with you? Let's talk to everyone. There are things far more important than my own sense of justice, and it is for that I wish to fight. It seems it was we who are being self-centered. We are most grateful. I've come to see the light thanks to Alphamon and you all. I am certain I can be of assistance. Sure, I'll take you. It was arrogant of me to believe we were the chosen ones. Now I wish to fight for my new comrades. Your scattered hearts have come together as one. We shall defeat Parallelmon. I love how he says we can't take everyone with us, and
why do you
we're all here.
Try to stop me? Resistance is futile. I can see the future. None may triumph over fate.
You can see the future? Don't make me laugh. I can't think of anything more easily refutable. And you can say none may triumph over fate, but we've already come out victorious against it. That's why we are here. Our very existence proves you wrong. The future can be changed.
Get ready!
I love how Asuna's in a paddle stance too. What are you gonna do?
Ready to look.
I guess I do the same thing, so. Interesting. These things have different resistances, even though they're the same Digimon. No, they don't. Oh no, I was reading it wrong. I thought the order of the enemies was different on the left.
Lightning
Oh, is their data type? I should have reversed them. That's what I should have done. It's too late now.
Omni-Blade!
Oh, that still did quite a bit of damage.
Here it comes! Justice Kick!
Turn to dust, absorbent bang.
Oh no, a tiny bit of damage from your ultimate attack. What am I gonna do? I like how these things are also Dorubans.
Thanks.
A long-necked Doruban.
Here goes Plasma Shot!
Ooh, that was pretty good, Magnamon. Okay, well, this one's almost dead, so I'll reverse you.
Omni-Blade!
He's got like a sliver of HP. That was such a flashy move and it barely did anything.
Here it comes! Justice Kick!
Oh, come on.
Metal Meteor!
Not the idle bubble. Oh, you're just gonna keep summoning. Okay, well then I'll just go for you then.
Plasma Shot!
Eat Glock.
Take this!
Digiglock, go! So he's a virus type. Okay. 90% resist isn't the worst thing that could happen.
Omni-Blade!
It's not ideal, but... well, still quite a bit of damage. %'s not great. Should I speed field? Nah. I need to start healing soon.
Metal Meteor!
Those guys aren't really a threat now that I reversed them.
Here it comes! All delete!
Oh, okay, goodbye. I'm just gonna keep summoning them. Oh, you can heal? Thank you.
My thanks.
Thank you.
Shining Gold Solar Storm! Yeah!
Hey, Lork, welcome in. %80 is also not bad, so I'll just keep this
Here
up.
I go. Morning dance!
Wait, this does 180% now.
Behold!
Well, you're in for it now, buddy. Not the minimal damage absorbing Fang.
Absorbent bang.
Oh, not the idle bubbles, please. Please miss.
It is time. Blade of the Dragon King!
Oh, sweet. That was pretty cool.
Thank you.
Well, he can reverse me? Not on my watch. Oh, he reversed himself. That's interesting. So he has a status shield. Does that protect against reversal? I think it does. I'm gonna try it anyways, though. Wait, no, because I can't reverse the reversal. I need to dispel it. Do I even have something that can do that? I think I do. It's not the end of the world, but... This removes status buffs. I don't know if that counts as a buff. Let's try it anyways.
Yeah.
No, it didn't do it. Okay, well that's fine. Let's do this the old-fashioned way.
Take this!
So Omni Blade no longer does a lot of damage to him. This probably won't either. Should probably just switch out to Banjo Stingmon, huh?
I'm counting on you.
It's a good thing I brought you.
Bloody finish!
Oh, never mind. That was also wimpy.
Turn to dust, stainless trance.
Oh, that did a lot of damage. Yes, attack the NPCs. I like that. Oh, not the hate charge.
Metal meteor!
No, Imperial Jamon. Oh, Seraphion's already out.
I'm counting on you.
Oh. Is he gonna reverse himself again? No, he reversed me. Wait, actually that's a good thing. Why would you do that? Okay, whatever. I'll take it. Oh, I forgot that you haunted us.
I'm counting on you.
Trance.
Oh, ow.
Please.
Here it comes! Just Justice kick!
Goodbye. That's what we get for taunting us. Oh, I think every time I kill one of those things, it like debuffs him. That's why I was able to do more damage to him for a little bit. I think that's what is going on here. And then I think I let him get too many stacks up. That's why he's doing more damage to me. I actually have to kill the other dudes. This does 90%. That's not too bad. It's not great, but oh ow, that actually really hurts.
Thank you. Plasma shot!
We picked up a lot of healing items on the way here, so. $1,600 for everyone's not a lot. 50%, 100%. I don't like to use these though, because they're kind of hard to get. This isn't that much though.
Now.
Let's try it. Just to keep us in the green. Ooh, actually, I could Glock him. That's what I need. I'll be saved by the Glock. Can I reverse a reversal? I'm gonna try it. I don't think so though. You know what? I'm pretty sure I tried that once before and it didn't do anything. This doesn't do much damage though. Well, actually, that's okay. That's fair. That's actually fair.
Are you okay?
Spam this.
Thanks.
Just gotta whittle him down. I know this is not the ideal strat for this fight, but you know what? It's working. It's working, and that's all I can ask for.
Here it comes! Justice kick!
Turn to dust, absorbent, bang.
Absorbent bang. Suddenly, absorbent bang became strong. Attack the wrong targets, you fools.
It is time. Soul visualization.
Ooh, this one's cool. Dang, that was actually really good.
Much appreciated. Please. Thanks.
I just gotta whittle him down before he kills me.
Good.
I did it! Okay, I'll admit that fight, they put a mechanic in there and made it a little difficult. That's okay. But it wasn't like hard.
Exist across countless worlds. I am eternal.
Especially compared to the Royal Knight Gauntlet. Or no, not the Royal Knight Gauntlet, the Olympus Gauntlet. two things. I don't think we actually ever defeat Parallelmon because of the way he just disappears after every fight.
This Akashic backdoor is becoming unstable now that its master has been defeated.
I mean, I guess I need to explain how we can continue to go back through the DLC if we choose to, so...
If you don't hurry and get out of there, you might end up disappearing into some far-flung corner of space-time.
We can probably return to our own worlds now. So, this is goodbye. I can't tell you how much we owe you.
So she's just gonna hoard the Parallelmon data forever and not use it.
I feel the same way. I hope one day we can meet again.
I apologize for all the trouble we caused you.
I believe we were able to remember something very important thanks to all of you.
Yes. Something that matters more than justice or righteousness.
You have my gratitude. Farewell.
Wait, you're giving it to them?
I want you to have it. I've got another copy anyway, in my brain.
You made it sound like you lost the data forever, and I was about to say, like, didn't you do the research? But I guess you couldn't be expected to remember everything, but you just have everything in your brain already, so... okay.
I doubt you'll misuse it after all that. Besides, the theory's incomplete. You won't be able to use it right away.
I'm not even sure if they have access to computers to access that, but okay.
Parallelmon was capable of controlling time through their own body. It seems they were able to compress their own data. Evidently, they were forcing themselves to de-digivolve to stay small enough to avoid the stress of space-time travel. That may not be much help now, but maybe one day it will help us reunite. And that's something I'll be looking forward to. The day we all meet again.
Thank you. I truly cannot thank you enough. But before I go, allow me to ask one last thing. That man we saw in your memories, the one who said that some things matter more than using righteousness as a weapon. What was his name again?
Kuremi. Kodai Kuremi.
Kodai Kuremi. Somehow, I feel it was his words that saved us. I will not forget them. If one day we do see each other again, I hope I might meet this Kuremi so I can express my gratitude in person. Until then, farewell.
I like how Alphamon's the only one doing the talking. None of the other guys say anything at all. Not even Omnimon gets in the final word.
Well, they're gone.
Looks like it's our turn now.
And Kuga's unconscious body.
We owe you our thanks, too. Next time you see the versions of us in your world, tell them we say hi. No, wait. If you did that, would it cause a time paradox? Even if it does, I'm sure the me in your world can handle it.
Huh? What happened to the data?
I recommend you get some more sleep while you can, because there's going to be hell to pay when we get back. I'm going to have to make sure you suffer enough that you never get any crazy ideas like that ever again.
A word of advice from me. Don't ever do anything to upset the Asuna in your world. I wish we'd gotten more of a chance to talk. Your very existence is fascinating. I'm sure that Agent Alpha... Whoops. Listen to me. I almost let slip something highly unscientific. Anyway, so long, agent of an unknown country. Until we meet again.
That Akashic backdoor has been cut off from the rest of space-time. It should no longer function as a pathway, meaning the threat it posed to the laws of reality has passed. But Parallelmon can travel across space-time. That means it's possible that a Parallelmon born in another timeline could start causing trouble again.
So you can keep playing the DLC as long as you want.
Until then, you'd better rest up, because you're sure to have your work cut out for you again at that point. For now, though, well done.
Even after you complete Anti-ParadoX, you can speak to the butler in the elevator hall to take on the challenge again. You can also obtain the completion rewards again. So we can turn our own Digimon into those versions too. I could have done it even before we started the stream. How do I do that though? Oh. Obtain a Digi-Egg of Miracles to unlock mode change. Come on, Magnamon, get more buff. Do that leg day. Damn, son. You also got shinier. And then he can turn back if I so choose. Okay. So my Omnimon can still switch between these guys, but that's not really important right now. Not that it really matters who's in my party anymore, but... Okay, so with that, we have officially finished everything this game has to offer us, really. Like, I've spoken at length already about my thoughts with the game, so I'm not gonna, like, repeat all that stuff, but let's talk specifically about the DLC. So the DLC was, all in all, pretty disappointing. Like, I guess if you are particularly attached to one of the Digimon that only come with the DLC, then it might be worth it. Like, if you're like, I'm a really big fan of Ancho Stingmon, or I'm a really big fan of Magnamon X, then sure. But other than that, like, the stories weren't very interesting for the DLC, and they didn't really add anything to the story either. Even though, like, the stories with Hiroko and Asuna and Dr. Simmons was like, oh, maybe we'll learn some more about their characters, or we'll get some development out of them. We didn't really. We just kind of reinforced things we already knew about them. Even if you could argue that maybe they got some character development, those were alternate world versions of them, so it's not like that character development carries over here anyways. I guess the first DLC with Karemi's daughter was kind of new, because she was a new character that was completely introduced, but then they didn't really do that much with her, and they also didn't really do much with Karemi during that one either. It was supposed to be more of a Karemi-focused DLC, and he doesn't really appear that much, because you spend most of it with his daughter, and then he appears, like, near the end. Not to mention that they even gave more screen time to Kuga this time, and yet Kuroi Shota doesn't appear in any of the DLC, and he's arguably the human NPC that we had the least amount of screen time and the least amount of development, other than Inori's dad, who is also like a non-existent character. Those would have been characters that would have been more interesting to focus on in the DLC, but they didn't. The DLC also... This one had a little bit more battling than the other two, but the other two barely had any battling. It was like you run through the same hallway over and over again, and there's barely any battle sequences. Here, at least, we did a little bit of dungeon crawling, even though it wasn't very interesting. It kind of sucks that all three DLC just use the same, like, rehashed backgrounds, like it's always just the one white hallway, or areas we've already seen in the other parts of the game, because I think one of the strong points of this game was traversing new areas and seeing, like, all the Digimon in the background and the interesting backgrounds going on there. But the DLC didn't have any of that, so that was pretty boring. Not to mention, all 3 of the DLC end with a fight against Parallelmon, and it's kind of boring when you just keep doing that over and over again. They all end the same. You defeat him, he disappears, and then we get told, oh, but he could do that again in another dimension, so keep playing. It doesn't really feel like a triumphant finale or anything like that. And I know they make it so that you can play all 3 DLC independently from each other, but it does make them a bit repetitive, because once you do one of them, it feels like the other 2 are just the same story over and over again. So it would have been nice if the 3 DLC episodes were more of just one continuous story or something like that. Would have been nicer, or something at least different, or at least have a different final boss, because the final boss was just Parallelmon. Not only that, he just have different ads each time. At least this time they made it a little bit more difficult, but all in all, still not like one of the worst fights in the game. Sure, they give you some nice accessories that you could use, but by now we don't really need them anymore in the game, unless you're playing on like a super high difficulty. And then if I want to get that item again, I have to replay the entire DLC episode, which is like 2 hours long, or I could speed through it, I guess, on a second playthrough and skip the cutscenes and speed through the battles, which is also possible. All in all, just kind of disappointing. I think the other disappointment too was that, you know, all the DLC was like, oh, we're gonna add extra Digimon to the game that weren't in the base game so you can get them, but they basically just added like 4 new Omnimons and then a few other variation Digimon. I was really, really hoping that maybe the DLC, one of them would release like a completely new set of Digimon. Like, I was hoping for some Digimon Frontier characters, because Digimon Frontier, which is Season 4 of Digimon, in this game, we only really got the Agunimon, Lobomon, and Ranamon lines. None of the other ones. And I really like the Lowmon line and the Duskmon variation. So I think it would have been cool to have, like, completely missing Digimon. Like, the fact that we don't even have, like, Zephyrmon, and she's quite popular in this game, is kind of odd to me. I will reiterate though, like again, this game, it's not a bad game, it's not a good game, it's kind of a mid-game, elevated if you have a love for Digimon. If you have a love for Digimon, that might elevate the midness of the game to something higher, but all in all, as an RPG on its own, not really that interesting or fun. And also, I mean, it's long, so that might be one thing if you want to get your money's worth, but yeah, we've just played so many other better JRPGs on this channel that this is really just overshadowed by it. But anyways, not to crap on it too much, because if you're a Digimon fan, I can see you really getting into it. I just wish the story was a bit more interesting and the characters were more interesting. I was really hoping, especially when they mentioned today that there was like there was a 3rd human character inside the dimension. I was like, oh, is it gonna be Kiroi? And then it was like, no, it's Kuga, the one that no one cares about. That I even almost forgot who he was until they mentioned him. But with that, we are completely done everything with Digimon Story Time Stranger. I don't think they're like this is the final DLC, and I don't think they're gonna surprise us by releasing more, so that's the end. If there's another Digimon game in the future, I'm not sure if I'll play it. And I think it'll be quite some time before we even get another Digimon RPG that is on this level, because most of the other games are not RPGs, or like other types of games. It's just a shame because there's so much they can do with the Digimon IP, and there is a lot of nostalgia and love for it, and they don't really do enough with it. I just think about like what they're doing with Pokemon lately, like Pokemon Legends ZA, Pokopia, like they opened the Pokemon theme park. They're like the type of Pokemon merch they come out with is really inventive, and here, like, I mean, Bandai Namco kind of sits on a lot of their IPs without making good use of them lately anyways, so they've been losing a lot of goodwill, unfortunately. And I know that's not to say, like, I actually don't like it when people compare Digimon to Pokemon just because they both have Mon in the name. They're actually, like, completely different, almost different audiences or target audiences they're really going for, different, like, things, because even though they came out around the same time and they both have Mon, people think they're in direct competition with each other, which is not really the case. But I just can't help but think about all the successes that Pokemon's been having recently. They've been on a really good roll, even to the point where someone like me, who's not really a Pokemon fan anymore, enjoys their stuff, and Digimon just has never reached that height. But it is what it is. Thank you so much for joining me here on stream. I really appreciate it. Tomorrow, Fatal Frame 2 Remake comes out. We already played the demo, so we'll be playing that. I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes, and we'll also continue our Hector playthrough of Fire Emblem Blazing Blade afterwards. Let's say hello to... who's on right now? We haven't rated him before, but let's go check out Ryo. He's playing Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow for some Fatal Frame. Take care. Bye, Froggy friends.